Okay students, so today we will be starting with basic computer operations using Windows OS, okay, Windows operating system that we everyday use. So starting with the Windows operating system, Windows is actually a GUI operating system, okay. GUI, the full form of which is graphical user interface, okay. User interface. Why is GUI? Because see, just by clicking anything I can do that operation. Suppose I want to open this PC, so I just click on this, see, it opens this PC. This means graphical. So I can just use each and everything using graphics. Suppose I want to open calculator, I just click on the calculator opens, okay. This is called graphical user interface. But Windows still, even if till today Windows provides us with the command user interface also. See, if I just type cmd on the run, it opens like this, or you can just open it via this thing also. Write cmd over here and you can just open this. See, the cmd is open, okay. So this cmd over here I can write commands like cd desktop. See, desktop is added over here, okay. Now I can write any command like mkdir or no, not mkdir, md test, okay, md test. Now see, nothing is looking like that, nothing has happened. But if you go to my desktop, then you can see a test folder has been created. See, an empty test folder, see, a folder empty named test has been created, okay. Now this test folder, what is this test folder? Actually the md command makes a folder actually, okay. What the md command does, it makes a folder. So Windows is actually GUI, but previously when it wasn't GUI, so it was CUI. What is CUI? CUI means character or command. Let me write command user interface. That means you have to interact with the Windows using commands, okay. Using commands you have to interact with the Windows, and there are still many operating systems nowadays also which only supports character user interface, like Linux it both supports GUI and CUI, but most part of the Linux will contain CUI, okay, because Linux is used because it contains CUI. When we will be studying Ubuntu, it's also in your syllabus, the Ubuntu, we will study that how Ubuntu works using CUI as well as GUI, okay. Something can be done only using CUI, not using GUI, like that many types of things we will come across in Ubuntu. So fortunately we first got to Windows operating system, which is actually a GUI, graphical user interface operating system. Suppose in this operating system, actually Windows, no one needs to be so much highly educated to operate this operating system, okay. Anyone can do it. If you don't even have a background knowledge about computer, you know how to shut down a computer. See, just click on the power button, shut down, okay. This thing everyone knows, how to open Google Chrome, how to open Facebook over here, everyone knows this. This is not a thing that should only be done by someone who has done PhD in computers, okay. But Ubuntu and Kali Linux, like Linux based operating system, those are since their CUI, that is command user interface, almost they both are CUI and GUI, but their most part is CUI actually. That's why those operating systems actually need an engineer or a developer to handle those operating systems, because most of the tasks in their operating systems are usually done using this command user interface. But we are lucky that we can use graphical user interface, okay. Now the basic components that we use to interact with Windows actually are the mouse and the keyboard. The mouse and keyboard, they both are what? They both are what kind of device? They both are input devices. That means we give input. The letters that I have typed over here, they are all what? They are all the inputs to this Word document. They are all inputs to the Word document, that I have created, okay. They are all inputs. The mouse, I am just clicking the mouse over here. See, it's the cursor goes over here. Now I click a mouse over here, the cursor goes over there. Click it over here, cursor goes over here. What I am doing is I am giving the input for navigation of the cursor. Now using keyboard I can just type anything, okay. So keyboard puts letters into that word or into that document, okay. So these are the tasks of mouse and keyboard. There are other tasks also we will come across once we move along with the chapter, once we go along with the chapter, okay. First let's come to mouse. So mouse, first property of mouse is to point and click. See, suppose this is a Word document, so if I just point it and just click it, okay, just click it just once, just click it just once, single click, see, single click, just single click if I do, it is selected. If anything if I single click anything, suppose this one, single click, I am single clicking, see it has been selected. Next, this is I am single clicking, this has been selected. This is I am single clicking, this has been selected. See, anything I can single click, it is selected. Now double clicking, okay, double clicking. Now if I double click like this, see, if I double click like this, see, double clicking means it opens actually. If I double click like this, it actually opens, okay. If I double click like this, it actually opens it, okay. By double clicking anything, I actually open that thing, okay. So single click is only selecting, double click means opening, okay. Next, right click. See, right click opens what? A properties menu. See, this type of one kind of drop down menu or kind of properties menu. See, if I just click on it and then right click it, see, so much things are being opened. Properties, rename, delete, create, cut, copy, send to, many things, zipping them, edit, new, print, anything you can do using this right click. The right click is a shortcut menu. It's actually known as the shortcut menu, okay. See, if I right click over here also, it shows me this whole type of new, this view, sort, group by, these are known as, this is known as the shortcut menu, okay. Next comes the point and drag. Now see what this point and drag does. See, if I create a folder over here, suppose test folder, okay. Now if I want to drag a file, suppose if I want to drag this file to this folder, see, over here it's showing move to test. So I'm just dragging this file, see. Now if I open this, it has gone into this folder, okay. It has gone into this folder. So now if I open the folder and if I drag this over here, see, if I drag this over here, then it comes again to the desktop. It comes again to the desktop. See, now this one is empty. This folder, this test folder is now empty, okay. So this happens actually by the doing point and drag, okay. You can also resize any window screen. Suppose this word, suppose I can resize the window screen like that. Like if I just bring it down, it will be like that. Now if I just put it over here, it will be like that. See, two windows has been opened. See, it's so cool, it's looking cool. Now I can resize using all the things, okay. Now suppose this is like that. Now I can just drag it so it will be resized. See how small it is. This can be done using point and drag, okay. These are the functions of the mouse actually. Next comes the functions of the keyboard. Okay, keyboard. Functions of the mouse you people all know. Functions of keyboard. Next, functions of keyboard include, see, keyboard has many types of letters, many types of characters in them. Now one type of character is alphanumeric. One type of character is known as alphanumeric. Alphanumeric means alphabets. These are alphabets, A, B, C, D, E. These are alphabets, and numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. See, alphanumeric has two words. One is alphabet, another is numeric. That means it contains both alphabets and numerics. So those keys that contain alphabets, either small case or that means lower case or upper case, and the keys that contain numbers, okay, those are called alphanumeric keys, okay. Next comes control keys. The control keys of the Windows or the keyboard. Control keys. The control keys actually are the CTRL key, the Alt key, the Shift key, the Win key. They are all the control keys, and also the Escape key, the ESC key, that is on the top left hand side corner, okay, top left hand side corner. Those are control keys. Then comes the function keys. Okay, the function keys. Function keys are what? F1, you all know F1, you can see it on the top of your keyboard. F2, F3, F4, so on, up to what? Up to F12. You can just see it up to F12. In fact, even more are there. Insert, delete, like these keys are also function keys, okay. F12, and there are also more. Insert, delete, print screen, okay. There are many things. Scroll lock, these types of things are also what should I say is are function keys, okay. Next comes navigation keys. Okay, what are navigation keys? Navigation keys are home. You can see this on your keyboard also. Home, end, page up, page down, these are navigation keys. See, page down, if I press page down, the page has come down. If I press page up, page has come up. If I click home, so you can see the cursor move to the left hand side of the line. See, over here the cursor is moving. If I press end, the cursor has moved to this portion. Again home, this portion, again end, this portion. See, the cursor is moving like that. So this is actually the function of home. Okay, and page up, page down just moves the page up and down. These are the main parts of the keyboard. Okay, now there are also arrow keys on the keyboard. There is enter key. There are many types of keys on the keyboard, like tab, caps lock. These are all the keys nowadays that are given to the keyboard. Okay, now come to the main Windows operating system. Now we have much talked about the input devices, that is the mouse and the keyboard. Now let's come to the Windows operating system. Mainly the first is the start button. The start button is the main. Okay, the start button. If I see, if I just hover my mouse over here, a start is appearing. So if I just click the start button, you will see the start menu. See, in the start menu all the programs are there over here. Okay, this is the start menu. Okay, all the programs are over here. So this is one of the main portion of the Windows. Okay, this is also known as the launchpad of the Windows. Understood? This is also known as the launchpad of the Windows. Next comes the taskbar. This thing is known as the taskbar. Where I am hovering my mouse, this thing is known as the taskbar. It contains icons to different apps. See, the different apps are over here. Now also it has also one property, that the app that I am currently using, it also stores its icon. See, I am currently using Microsoft Word. Now it stores Microsoft Word. See, it's storing this Microsoft Word on the taskbar, such that I can navigate using this. See, if I have opened Google Chrome over here, so I can just access Google Chrome from here. I can just open this, access this folder, this Microsoft Word from here. Okay, suppose if I have opened calculator, so I just single click the calculator. If I minimize it, I can again open it just by clicking the calculator. So if I minimize it, I can again open just by simply clicking the calculator. See, just by simply clicking the calculator, I can open it again. So this is the property of the taskbar. Okay, the taskbar shows actually the active options that are being the active apps, the active applications, the active softwares that are running currently on your Windows. Okay, next comes the My Computer. Okay, now in Windows 7 we call it My Computer, but in Windows 10 we call it this PC. Okay, you can call it anyway, this PC. Okay, it's actually where, it's actually this one. See, this PC. If I double click it, these things are open. What this PC does is, it stores all the logical or primary partitions of the hard drive. See, local disk C, local disk E, local disk F, and all the favorite places. See, desktop, documents, downloads, music, videos, pictures, like this. Okay, these things are stored over here. Okay, all the partitions, these local disk C, E, and D, they are all the partitions of your hard drive. That the hard drive you have, these all are the partitions of the hard drive. Okay, next. Next, what is there? There are also DVD drives. Okay, see, if I just open, see my DVD disc, you can't see actually my DVD or the CD disc is open on my laptop. Okay, so if you insert any type of CD or DVD, this thing becomes a big circle, and you can play your CD or DVD using this just by double clicking this. Okay, this is also available in today's laptop, but it's almost becoming obsolete because CDs and DVDs are almost becoming obsolete nowadays. Okay, next comes icons. These are actually disk drives. Okay, these are actually disk drives. Now comes icons. See, you can just look at the icon of this. Okay, it looks actually like a hard disk. Okay, now it looks actually like a hard disk. Then on the above it's CD. It looks like a CD. It looks like a picture. It looks like a video. See that this sign is of download. This sign is of music. This sign is of desktop is not that much sign, but document. This is just sign of document. Now these are all known as icons. See, this is the icon of zip file. This is the icon of PDF file. Okay, this is an icon of any document file. Okay, this is the icon of a folder. Okay, this is the icon of recycle bin, network, this PC. Okay, these are all icons. These icons are a fundamental part of Windows. Next, there are the folders. See, this is a folder. So folder is actually, the other name of a folder is a directory. Okay, this is a folder actually. Okay, so in folder you can store many files under a single name. See, under single test, the name is test. You can store many files. Suppose I am creating many files, because I am just copying it. I have created these many files inside the folder. See, just under a single name I have created how much? 25 files. I think I have done 25 files. Yes, I have done 25 files. 26 files actually. No, 25 files. Okay, 25 files I have created. 25 or 26 files. Yes, 25 items. It's showing over here, 25 items. Okay, so I can store all these documents under this single test folder. See, if I open it again, I can see it. Okay, this is actually the folder, and these are all actually files. Okay, files can be of a text file, PDF file, document file. Okay, many types of file, audio file, video file. They all have what different extensions. See, text file has a txt, .txt, as you can see over here. You can see .txt written over here. Okay, you can see .txt. Okay, you can see .txt is written over here. So this is actually a text file. Now if I create another text, if I just remove, you can just see, if I remove these two docx file, like a Microsoft Word document. See, it looks like a Microsoft Word document. Next, if I just again change its extension to PDF, then it will look like a PDF file. See, it is looking like a PDF file. Now if I change this extension to MP3, then it will be a audio. It will look like an audio file. See, it's looking like an audio file. It's by default opening using VLC media. But if I try to open it, then it will show an error. Okay, it will show an error because see, errors. See, errors is being shown, displayed over here, because it's, see, your input can't be opened because it's not actually an audio file. Okay, it's not an audio file, so how can it open it? Okay, it's just a text file. Okay, next comes creation of folder. Folder creation, you know, see, just by right clicking anywhere, you can right click new and then create a folder. Okay, just click on folder, a new folder will be created inside this directory. See, a new folder is created. See over here, a new folder is created. Now you can rename it. Okay, how to rename it? Now just by right click it. Okay, any document you can rename just by right clicking it and then pressing rename. Okay, you can just renaming it. Okay, now if I just write ABC, so the folder will be named as ABC. Okay, so this type of things can be done. The folder name will be ABC. This is how to create a new folder. Okay, so today let's end up to this. Next day we will be completing this chapter, the knowing about operating systems, basic computer operations using Windows operating systems, just renaming, organizing, and a bit more, some moving, copying files. Okay, thank you.